Hey Facebook Live, this is Robin Kirby-Gatto. We are doing today particularly cooking keto with Kirby-Gatto, except that we are only going to do the keto coffee. I haven't put a video up showing you the keto coffee, and so as you come on here and start articulating upon this Facebook Live, I'm going to wait just a few minutes and get everything prepped for you to be able to do your own keto coffee. This is a very simple thing to do. A lot of people are always asking me, Robin, how do you do the keto coffee? Well, I'm going to get a video up for you, and you're going to know how to do the keto coffee and do it at home, and especially with the holidays just around the corner. I'm telling you, if you do the keto coffee, it is going to taste like Christmas. And I'm also going to give you some other hints if you cannot do coffee in order for you to get this drink, in order to get enough fat into your diet. I see a few people coming on here. I see Chris, I see John, I see Christy. Hey Christy, hey friend, nice to see you. And I see a few other people. I can't read what you're saying because I don't have my glasses with me. Let me go grab them real quick. So today we will be doing keto coffee. And I'm going to come back on a little later at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. And I'm going to do a special keto video for women in this time of their life of the menopause season. But it's also good for you women that are not in menopause yet, as well as women that are also in perimenopause. The emphasis is going to be just transitions in your life. So join me at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. It's going to be awesome advice that I've gotten, that I've experienced, success that I've had, and you're going to be so excited. Oh my goodness. Let's look. I'm going to look. Hey Sue Gailey, I love you. Hey Mary. Hey Robin, so good to see you. It is going to be an awesome day. Hey Shelly, thank y'all for joining in. So this video, hey Christy, I saw you earlier. So hey Lisa, so good to see you. So this video is only going to be about 10 minutes, and again, it's going to be about the keto coffee. Here I am. I'm glad this video is quick. We've actually had a lot of problems in our area with Spectrum. Oh my goodness, Spectrum has had a job issue this week, so I'm hoping that this video will come off. So today we're going to do just about 10 minutes right now, and we're going to do keto coffee. I'm also going to make some other recommendations for those who do not do coffee. When you're doing the ketogenic diet, you're going to have to get your fats in, not only in your meals, but you're going to have to get your fats in your diet. Again, I am not a doctor. I am not a nutritionist. I am someone who has been on this diet going on 2.5 years, and I've experienced success. It has absolutely changed my life. And so when you start the ketogenic diet, one of the things that people do not realize is you cannot eat enough fat during the day. So you're going to have to get your fat in, actually in your drinks. For those of you who drink coffee, you're going to absolutely love this. For those who do not drink coffee, I will have some other recommendations that you can do, and it's absolutely yummy. Again, if you are looking at a good book to read, get my new fiction, Clawing and Gnawing. And it's funny because the heroine in that book is actually on the ketogenic diet. And I'll talk about the ketogenic diet in that book particularly. I am going to continually promote the ketogenic diet. It's an awesome lifestyle, right? So let's look first. Every Saturday morning, every morning, Rich and I always do brewed coffee on the stovetop, and we do it on our 1960s Jens Quistgaard dance coffee pot. We actually have 2 of these. God got me a super deal, and I got 2 of these metal teapots. I got 2 of them for $25. God is so good. I only get things that are a deal, but we absolutely love doing our stovetop coffee. It is awesome to smell it. What is funny is we also do our coffee when Rich gets home from work, and I have it percolating probably for about an hour before he gets home, and so he starts walking up the steps, and as he hits the landing about 3 stories down, he can already smell the coffee coming from our apartment. It is so amazing. And so what we're going to look at here is how do you make a ketogenic coffee? And we're going to look at getting a good number of fat into our body, because that fat is what we're switching our system over to. We're no longer a glucose-burning fuel system. We are a fat-burning fuel system. For those of you who have not seen my ketogenic videos, that's a whole nother teaching. But in order to get an understanding of this, that fuel system of fat is clean energy. And then your body starts converting that fat, those triglycerides, and converts those triglycerides actually into what is called ketones in your liver, which is beta-hydroxybutyrate ketones. And that goes to your brain. It crosses the blood-brain barrier. For those of you who are very intellectual, who have jobs that are so demanding of your mental capacity, the ketogenic diet is awesome. For those people who have diseases, that have issues with the diseases, it's actually up on the Epilepsy Foundation. And actually, in my book, Clawing and Gnawing, Millie actually has had seizures. And for people who have had seizures, actually the ketogenic diet is used for people that are not able to be responsive to medication. It is an awesome solution to people that have issues with seizures and have issues with stress as well as epilepsy. So when we look at adding fat, that fat is going to be converted to ketones. That ketones is going to go to our brain, it's going to go to our organs, it's going to start creating new mitochondria. You're going to have reverse aging is what I feel like. I literally feel about 20 years younger than I did at almost 2.5 years ago when I started the diet. When I started this diet, I absolutely wanted to die. I was miserable. I had so many chronic symptoms of dis-ease in my person, and every single one of those symptoms just went away one at a time, and I've never felt better in my life. So let's look at how can we get our fat in as we look at the ketogenic diet. Again, you can only get it so much fat in while you're eating, so you're going to get your fat in by drinking. And I know some people are proponents for coffee. As you look at Dave Asprey with Bulletproof Coffee, he is awesome with Bulletproof Coffee about the ketogenic diet. However, if you cannot afford Bulletproof Coffee, do not worry. Rich and I actually just get whatever coffee is on sale. They have coffee, buy one, get one free at a Fresh Market every Tuesday. And we get that deal because it is absolutely an astounding deal. And one of the things that we really enjoy is our coffee. There's some people out there with a ketogenic diet that are totally against coffee, and that is fine for them. But you know what? That is something that we really enjoy, and we're going to enjoy life. I generally only have about 2 cups of coffee a day. Sometimes I'll have 3 cups of coffee. But I just want to enjoy life. And my ketones, which I will get into later in another video today at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time, my ketones have gone from 1.7 to now 4.2, 4.5, 4.6, 3.9, and it is absolutely amazing. I've never felt better. So let's get started, right? So I've got in this particular cup, I've already poured out from my coffee pot, and I've got my coffee in here. I like to use a scooper because this can get messy, and you're going to need a rag or a sponge if you do not use this thing. We actually find it just convenient, and we make this whole thing a process and an experience to be enjoyed, right? Yes, Lisa. Let me put my glasses on. I want to see what y'all are saying. Let me see what you're saying, Lisa. Yes, enjoying life. That is it. If you are on this diet, which is a lifestyle, and you're not enjoying life, you're not going to be a happy camper. So you figure out what ketogenic lifestyle works for you. I'm pretty strict. I usually carb up once a month. I haven't carved up for over 2 months, and I'm getting close to looking at not having a carb day for 3 months because I'm just on a roll, and I don't want to stop my progress. So when we look today at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time, I'm going to share that secret with you, and it's going to change your life. As we look at the ketogenic coffee and getting our fat in, if you cannot do coffee 3 times a day, I'm going to make some other recommendations. But from my experience, it has helped to do at least 3 fat drinks a day in order to get my fat. Generally, when you first start the diet, most people say that you should be between 150 grams to 200 grams of fat a day. 200 grams of fat a day is about 18 to 1900 calories. That's just in fat. That's not in meat, and that's not in the carbs. I also stay 20 carbs and below for me. So I'm pretty strict on my carb intake. But when it comes to coffee and my study that I've done on telomeres, for those of you who have my book Destiny, where I teach on DNA and telomeres, And that's so funny because the other day, my personalized license plate that I took a picture of, and I'm going to get it up on the internet, was love DNA. Love DNA. Love your DNA. Your DNA has a genetic expression of good genes that can be turned on with this ketogenic diet. And it also has the ability, because of epigenetic expression, to turn off those bad genes, to flip that switch off so that those bad genes are not expressed. It is absolutely amazing. So let's look. We have coffee in the coffee cup. This is my 1 Corinthians 13:4. Love is patient. Oh my goodness, this is what I got for my birthday. When Christopher and Miranda got me a birthday present last year for our gift card, I got these 2 coffee cups at Edgar's. They gave me an Edgar's Bakery gift card, and I was not going to give me any sweets. And they had these beautiful coffee cups. So these are the coffee cups Rich and I drank out of every morning. Thank you, Lisa. And so let's look at what we're going to do. I've got Kerry-Gold. For me, I just could not cut corners with butter. Once you have Kerry-Gold butter, I've gone back to it more inexpensive butter. But I'm telling you, if this is the only treat you have in life for yourself, which for us, this is the only treat we have. We are very frugal. We do not go out to eat. We do not spend money on food. We are super, super frugal. But this is one thing that I'm willing to pay the money for. FYI, if you get the foiled part, yes, Lisa, Kerry-Gold is the best. If you get the foiled one, it's cheaper than the one that's actually in the paper. You have to cut it. It's not that big of a hassle. And you know what? If you can save money, well, why not? So let's look. We're going to get a tablespoon of Kerry-Gold. It's also going to make that Keto-Coffee frothier. For those of you who have lattes and love lattes, a Keto-Coffee is totally for you. The good thing, too, that I'm going to show you is actually a substitution for coffee that you can use that actually Rich and I do on the weekends especially, and I do during the week, usually in my lunchtime. I do this particular drink as my keto drink. So you're going to get a tablespoon of keto butter, of fat butter, real butter. This is about a tablespoon, because this is actually 2 sticks, and you can just cut it in half. But Rich and I have one side of the stick every time we drink coffee, and I don't want to throw us off when we drink our coffee tonight. So you get that tablespoon of butter, and then you're going to get a tablespoon. I just saved the money, and oh yes, Jenny, you're going to love it. I'm telling you, this drink tastes like Christmas. It's Christmas in a cup. That's what I like to call it, Christmas in a cup. Then I get the most inexpensive coconut oil expeller pressed. This actually became an acquired taste from the other coconut oil that I've used. But believe it or not, I actually like this particular coconut expeller better than any other coconut oil that I've tried, and it's the cheapest. Is that not amazing? And I also will show you my MCT oil in a minute. So you're going to get a tablespoon of this, and you're going to put it in here, and then you're going to get, right now, what I'm going to do for mine is I'm actually going to use, there's my spice cabinet, I'm actually going to use my Sweet Drop Stevia. Now I also have Stevia in a cup. This is our sugar bowl that we have at our station. We have an actual station that we do this process every time we do our keto drink. But we also have a sugar bowl that's stevia. But I'm just going to do, for time's sake, to make it easier, I'm just going to do my Sweet Drops. And this Sweet Drops is actually toffee flavored. I use this for making my cinnamon rolls. And I also do it when Rich and I travel and I'm ministering. And we're having to get things at a very minimalist way of lifestyle when we're on the road. And so carrying this in my purse is such a very easy thing. I'm going to put probably about 2 things of this in my coffee. And then I'm going to get my scoop that I mentioned to you earlier. Here it is. Cannot make it without the scoop. I'm going to get this, and I'm gradually going to just pour just a little bit at a time into this particular drink. I'm not going to pour all of it because this is more than 8 ounces. I probably have about 13 ounces in this cup. Let's just do it with that. And now you're going to see it's going to get loud. So if you do not want loud, close your ears. This is going to be loud. So I'm putting the top on this magic bullet. If you do not have a magic bullet, go on eBay. They have great prices for magic bullet. Make sure you get a warranty. It's only $3 and it covers 3 years. 3 years for any parts or any breakage. It's a 3-year warranty. Get a warranty. So here we go. It's blending. And now, look at that. Is that not amazing? And let me see if I can pour this closer to the camera just so you can see it. I wish you all could smell it. That toffee smell. Oh my goodness, that toffee smell makes it smell like Christmas. Look at this. I'm trying to get it as close as possible. Yummy! Woo! That could not be more perfect. Look at that. Let me taste it. Christmas in a cup. Oh, I love that. Now, what are some other options that you have if you cannot do coffee? Because some people cannot do coffee. They cannot tolerate that caffeine. Some other alternatives that you can do is what's called Dandy Blend. Now, when I was in the Philippines for a month, their instant coffee was a very amazing instant coffee. I was always drinking their instant coffee the whole month that I was there, all throughout the day. And they had these little packets that you buy, and you open the packet, and that one packet is enough for 1 cup. To me, this Dandy Blend is dandelion root, and chicory, and it has a smell like coffee. But this instant coffee taste is exactly what you get out of Dandy Blend. And you can get a 32-ounce bag. I forget how much it costs. It's really, really an awesome thing. But just to show you how it looks like, that's how this Dandy Blend looks like. It has that chicory smell in it, and it gives the illusion of coffee. So if you can't drink coffee, this is a great substitute. And usually what Rich and I do is we will take cinnamon and we'll put a tablespoon of this with hot water, the butter, the coconut oil, and cinnamon. And you want to get your legs on the couch, cross them, and drink it and read a good book because it feels like Christmas time. That's what it feels like. Some other alternatives that I have done is also teas. You can do teas, whatever kind of tea that you like. You can do it, and I'm telling you that that hot tea is going to be amazing. So let me see as we get ready to go off and as we see each other later. For those who want to join me later. Oh yes, Lisa, it has toffee flavor stevia. What I'm looking for now is banana flavor stevia. I want me some banana flavor. Jenny, it is amazing. Y'all have to try it. So for those that will join me later, I will see you later. Until then, I'm going to do my research for the next video today, and I'm going to enjoy this coffee. Have an awesome day, and I will see you later.